so much for clicking on this video. Today we are talking about self-discovery tools. I recently wrote about self-discovery tools on my blog, as she wrote, on KyraLaShawn.com. Quick plug, here we are. If you go to KyraLaShawn.com, you will be able to access my blog where you can get valuable information just like I am speaking about for free. Okay, so yes, as she wrote, focus on it's just a space where I share my poetry and my insights and my learnings from school. I majored in behavioral health science, so I learn a lot about addiction and psychology, behavioral health. So ever since I was younger, I've been really into I've been obsessed with myself, honestly. I need to know more and more and more about me. So that leads me to doing a ton of research on self-discovery and just self-development in general. That's what my blog is about. It's about self-discovery, self-love, all that good jazz. So now I'm going to be sharing five self-discovery tools that I personally use that has literally changed my life, and I am not kidding when I say this. I write about it in my blog. Like I said, it's going to be linked down below, so you don't even have to worry about trying to find it. It's going to be linked down below. But I'm going to go over those 5 different self-discovery tools that I found to be so beneficial and that I actually love. Okay, number 1 is astrology. Astrology has taught me so much about myself. I mean, and it's a very niche subject. I understand not everybody like astrology. I understand not everybody believes in astrology. My partner doesn't really even, believe in astrology like that. But I be trying to get him hip to it. But I think what's so important about astrology is when you're learning about your sign, your rising, your sun, your moon, what houses they are in, do you have any stelliums? Like when you learn all the terminology and things, and actually learn how to read your personal birth chart, if you read it with an open mind, open heart, and literally only take what resonates, I find astrology to be so useful. Astrology has taught me why I am the way I am. It's so funny because it's such a niche topic. It really is. And I really don't want to go so crazy into it, but I resonated with a lot of things that I learned about my astrology or my birth chart placements, and it really was eye-opening for me because it kind of put into perspective of why I am the way I am, why I like the things that I like. I am a Libra stellium. I have 3 planets in my first house, which is Libra. So I am a Libra stellium, and even that in itself just says a lot about me. But moving on, number 2 is human design. Okay, human design. It kind of coincides with astrology, but it's not astrology. It's different. Human design excuse me, Human design combines elements of astrology, like the chakra system, to prove a unique blueprint of your energetic makeup. So how that works is like you obtain your body graph and you obtain your body graph, which is similar to a birth chart, and you learn how to read it, and you kind of have to just learn about the aspects of it. Like I said in the beginning, I go in so much more detail on my blog. So yeah, just click the link below, and you would, if you want to know more about these aspects. Number 3 is meditation and higher self conversations. I have been meditating since my first time meditating was in elementary school in music class, because the teacher stepped out and everybody was speaking so loud and so rowdy, and I just wanted to yell at everyone. But instead, I decided to close my eyes and tune everyone out, pretend no one was there. And ever since then, I've been meditating. In that journey, I definitely learned a ton about meditating. I always say, especially if you're new into meditating, like, who doesn't want to block out the world and just sit in silence? Like, who doesn't want the opportunity to just check out sometimes when things are getting hard, or even when things are not hard, but just when your brain is overflowing with thoughts and things, and life is just lifing. Who wouldn't want to just block out everything? So that's what I always say. People have so many different misconceptions about meditation. They think that you have to do it a certain way, and that's just not true. You don't have to clear all your thoughts. You don't have to sit up. A lot of people lay down when they meditate. A lot of people meditate by clearing their mind and blocking out the world. A lot of people meditate by saying affirmations or thinking about positive things, or praying in their mind, or there's so many ways, so many ways to meditate. My best advice I can give to anybody is just do what feels right for you. Just only you can really tell yourself how to meditate, Sometimes when I meditate, I lay down and I try to think of nothing. Sometimes I just watch my thoughts, I just let them flow by. I'm an overthinker, so I'm always thinking about something. So sometimes I'm just observing my thoughts and not really trying to read into them or anything like that. And then higher self conversations is just talking to yourself, getting to know yourself. I always say that you know yourself better than anybody in this world. So I definitely recommend you getting to know yourself. I know people say you sound crazy when you talk to yourself. A lot of people talk to themselves. I know a lot of people that talk to themselves. So ask yourself questions that you would like to know. I'll start off with the basics. What's your favorite color? What do you really like to do? Like, what really makes you happy? What is your favorite breakfast? What do you like to eat in the morning? If you could eat anything, like, what do you want to do in the next 2 years? What shoes do you want to wear tomorrow? Like, why? So get to know yourself. A lot of people, believe it or not, a lot of people don't have the answers to these questions. A lot of people can't tell you what their favorite hobby is, or what their favorite sport is, or even what their favorite color is. What are you interested in? Do you read? What's your favorite author? Who's your favorite? Do you watch a lot of TV? Who's your favorite writer? The person that created the TV show that you're watching. Do you know? Do you know anything? Or are you just kind of going with the flow? Or are you kind of just picking and choosing to like things because somebody else liked them? Like, you gotta get to know yourself. Okay, so definitely meditate. Meditate and have higher self conversations. And higher self conversations is positive conversations, as well as uplifting conversations, inquiring conversations with yourself. And I guess you don't have to speak out loud, but it's good to do it. And also, I wanted to say about meditation, somebody said this that always stuck with me, is praying is asking for what you want, and meditating is listening for that answer. So keep that in mind too. Okay, we're moving on. I don't want to drag this out. I will talk for forever. It's numerology. Okay, numerology has helped me out in so many different ways. And really, it's just because everything that I read that connects me with my numerology is spot on. It's spot on. Numerology is the study of numbers and their physical significance, often used to uncover insight, personality, and life purpose. Okay? So, the very first thing I learned about numerology is life paths. I think it was one of the things that people were doing online, figuring out their life path number. I think that became really popular in the I don't know what kind of community. On my For You page. On my For You page, it was a lot of tarot card readers and numerology experts and all that other stuff. So a couple of years ago, I came across life path numbers, and I calculated my life path number, which I am a life path 6, which is all about family and home. And that just makes so much sense, especially me being a Libra as well. I've always been family oriented, which that's something that Libras are as well. So they say. I'm a September Libra. So I don't I'm just a September Libra, that's all I gotta say. I wanted to give me a second. Okay, in numerology, a life path number 6 is said to indicate a person who is destined to help others heal and nurture. People with this life path number are often to be natural caregivers and often the ones to go to for help. Yes, and I second that, because in my own personal experience in life, in middle school, I was teased and said, "Oh, you look like a teacher. You look like a mom," because I had to have glasses. And I was just always, teacher's pet, teacher helper. Let me run into the office. Let me help you with this. Let me answer the phone. I was that. So when I connected my past to this information that I was getting, it just clicked for me, and I was just like, this makes so much sense, because this is who I am. It just makes so much sense. I resonated with the information so much that I was like, yes, this helps me and puts it in perspective for myself. So this is the last self-discovery tool that I think is probably the most important, which is explore your interest. Okay, explore your interest. I can't stress that enough. Explore your interest. This world is so crazy, literally so crazy. On a planet where you have to pay for food, water, shelter, breath, basically, you're also dealing with other beings that are either just radically just insane or just not there at all. It's just so much I can say about this wonderful planet that we're on. I think that it would be in your best interest to explore your interests. Interests? Is that a word? It's just explore your interests so that way you can create joy for yourself on this here planet. If you can just discover what you really love and what you really like to do and do more of that and force yourself to do more of that, and it won't be forced. You know if you really love it, if it doesn't feel forced, if it doesn't feel forced to you. But yeah, I just think that exploring your interests is a huge deal when it comes to understanding yourself and your passions. I say create an inventory list. Write down every activity, subject, hobby that excites you and reflect on them. Draw from that. Try new things. If you're one of those people that's like, oh, I don't like anything, blah, 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 you haven't tried enough, okay? Try something new. There's no excuses in this world. The affirmation of the day is, in this moment in time, I have everything that I need. I don't know who that was for, but yeah, that's the affirmation of the day. In this moment in time, I have everything that I need. And that's 100% true. So don't be one of those people that's constantly giving excuses, talking about, oh, I don't like nothing, I don't like writing, I can't do it. Just do it. Please, just do it. Keep a journal if you like to write. Set aside exploration time. This can be so many things. When I didn't have a car, I walked places. I explored. When I got a car, I did a little bit more. I went to local libraries. I went to museums. I literally went to Google and said, what is free? I went to so many different botanical gardens, museums, diners, restaurants, road trips, so many different things just to explore and see what I truly like and what really truly interests me. And that has been truly a big thing that pushed me on my self-love and self-discovery journey. Okay, this video is long. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you got this far, comment some butterfly emojis in the chat. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.